Oh, was it
He
Dragonborn?
knows.
Okay, I thought it was Dragonborn.
We know he knows we know. He knows. We
I,
know he knows.
you saying that just now literally just made me remember that, and I'm terrified now.
Yeah, that's the whole cliffhanger that Jalen loves to leave us on. That's what he did to it. That's where we left off last time.
Didn't he shoulder clap me?
No.
Oh, in my
Oh,
head,
here
I just
we
big buff dude, just aggressive shoulder clap.
here we go. Oh man.
But anyway, so you guys are at the World Tree uh Church of Kiri, or just the World
Yep.
Trees church, and
Yep.
it was right after Anon gave this huge speech about being gods and that the people of Kuyufa will get their land back uh, with using your power, your newfound powers. Um, but after that speech, an Asmar man wearing almost full plate armor, if I remember correctly,
Mm-hmm.
and he comes up to Anon and he says something along the lines of, I know what you're planning. You're on your way to Adhiria, aren't you?
Maybe.
To do what?
Is there something you need of us? Why do you need to know?
Jalen?
What?
I couldn't hear you for
Oh yeah,
like 20 seconds.
he says that you guys are on your way to Adhiria. That's what he knows.
Oh, gotcha.
Hmm.
Yeah,
A lot of
we're gonna
strange.
help out here for a bit, but then, yeah,
I hear a lot of strange things are happening over there.
that's part of why we're going.
Hmm.
Help sort it out.
Well,
Do you have dealings there?
I was going to make my way there. Then you showed up.
What dealings do you have there?
Well, considering you're so secretive of what you are hiding, I don't see why I have to tell you anything. But
That's
then
fair.
again, as one, as someone once told me, be the better man. I want to see what's going on over there. I want to see if I want to see how bad it might get.
We're honestly a bit in the dark about what's going on there. We just heard there's been strange whispers. Do you have more information about it?
If I did, what would you want for it? Or rather, excuse me, let me rephrase that. If I did, what would you give for it?
What's it worth to us?
Mm-hmm.
Um, I mean, to be honest,
We're going
if
there
you,
anyway.
yeah, I was, if you don't want to tell us, well, we could just find out when we get there.
Will you? If it's so tight-lipped, even to thee, even from somewhere so close, what makes you think you'll just get the information once you get there?
Makes you think we won't. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
If there's something that we need to know or you think that we should know, then we would greatly appreciate your help or your info. But if not, we understand.
Here's a better question. What's it worth to you to give it to us?
Not much. Honestly, I feel like if I honestly, I'm just trying to feel my. I don't really have the best of feelings about any of you.
You just met us.
Uh,
We
well,
just got here, bro. Like, we just got
we
here.
just met him. What are you thinking about him right now? Exactly. Um, How's 30 gold?
I'm not looking for money. I don't.
Um,
I don't use it.
is there any services you require currently?
The only thing I want at this very moment is to join you in your adventure.
Well, if you don't have the best feeling about us, why would you want to join us?
It's because I don't have a good feeling about you that I want to keep a close eye on you.
Oh, okay. Supervision. Fair. Um, well, we mean no harm. We could certainly use an extra hand. We could use as many extra hands as we could possibly get our hands on. So,
What he means to say is, if you're coming with us, you're going to have to help. You can't just have you sitting around.
whoa, tone it down a bit. What I mean to say is, because I can speak for myself, thank you.
I was just saying that in line.
Happy to have you.
I do want to make myself clear. I do want to make this clear up front. I don't have many intentions of being a direct help to any of you. If you need me, I won't deny. I won't turn you away. But I'm not joining you to be one of your fighters. I
That's
asked
as
for
a
no.
Fine.
cynic, dude. That's as a cynic at this point. But anyway,
I asked for no payment. I asked for. I don't even ask for food. Just that I. Just that I follow you in your adventures wherever you go.
Well, you don't have to ask for food, but Romelius might have his feelings hurt if you don't accept it.
honestly, he loves cooking for everybody.
Yeah, it's quite rude to come on a man's ship and not accept the food.
Which no one's trying to listen. No one's trying to force you to eat anything you're not comfortable with because we know you don't trust us. We're not trying to poison you or any of that. So, listen,
Whoa, calm down, ranter.
listen.
You're
It's
just
fun. It's
welcome
long.
to come along with us.
We don't expect anything from you. Thank you, Agro.
Call me Orion.
Bruh! Ah!
I see.
Oh, I love it.
We
Have you seen a
out of
giant
character we heard the same
lately?
out of character we already heard the same mask.
I know
I
that
believe.
doesn't make me any less excited. Again, have you met any giant scorpions lately?
I did.
Roll for charisma.
I can't say, but yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna go into a corner really quick. Agron just disappears for a second, and then you hear a really high pitched scream, and then it comes back.
What?
Agron composed.
What's this about? What's this about giant scorpion?
It's a grip, man. Jesus.
Yeah, Chris just kind of just aggravating a really confused look.
You just see Orion with his arms crossed.
I mean, wait, we did see the one guy with the scorpion symbol.
He kind of like pulls his mace off of his back. Real seeing what Agaron did. He pulls the mace off of his back, and he does something with it, and you hear it as if a blade unsheathed. The spike, the ball goes into the spike, but there's just one huge spike on the top that like has this curved shape at the top.
Oh god!
Oh, trust me. He means
I mean,
nothing.
who keeps disappearing? I'm sorry. I keep
He
hearing
like
it disappearing.
he like lets you hold the mace.
Agron just studies it intensely.
Oh, jeez. He's
Make an investigation
fanboy.
check or Arcana check. Investigation.
Yeah. What?
I didn't know the story of Orion's mace. Is this of some importance?
Orion didn't have a mace in real life.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
think.
it was a dagger.
He's
And
in white.
investigation or arcana. Okay, they're both the same, so we'll just figure it out as we go.
Wait, do you not have Arcana as your as a thing for yourself?
No, I'm a monk.
Yep. All right.
That's
I know, but you're
solid.
also
It's a solid roll, Gabby. It's
I guess investigation.
Oh, you're
You look at this mace and you notice that there's like a dial and a few other things to it. Whatever this mace is, it was made of the finest materials, both uh both like metal and probably beast, because the actual curved part looks different. It's not metallic. It has like a chitin shine to it.
Oh,
okay.
I
Out of character.
so
Kaylin, can we trust
Oh,
this person?
wait, hold on. Agron, what's your immediate response? Okay, Nick,
Yeah, basically. Okay.
Did you want to say something?
oh no, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just
All
like,
right, cool.
oh,
Chris, did you want to
that's
say anything? Oh my God, go on.
Go, Chris. Go, Chris first.
Okay.
oh, okay. Reminis. Remember that thing again that one Dragonborn did that he made with the sniffing. Reminis gonna try to sniff this guy out, just see what he is. But even though Reminis doesn't have this ability, Reminis supposed to try.
All right, what do you want? Go ahead then.
You should, you want to try to sniff this guy out just to get a good idea of him, kind of like how the one guy to sniff our abilities out, kind of. Oh, I
All
can't
right.
remember his name. The girl with the mouse on the shoulder.
Him.
Yeah.
You can either roll
Well,
perception or arcana.
I'll do a perception. Should I do it with disadvantage since his ability that Reminis doesn't have?
No?
Okay, I got
Holy
27.
Nice.
What would that be if it was investigation?
That will be if that's an investigation. That will be a 17.
Okay, cool. All right, so essentially it's like you look at this guy, you try to get a good sense of this guy, and huh, you feel like you've smelled this before once, maybe more than once. You're not. You've at least had a few Azamar visitors come to Salvage's house, so you know how they smell. You think this is the same smell, but there's something in the back of your mind thinking, I don't know if it's so much different, but I smelled this on something else.
Reminis could tilt his head, and when he's could tilt his head and ask, "Have we met before?"
Say again?
Reminis could tilt his head and ask, "Have we met before?"
No.
Something about you smells familiar. Can't put my finger on it.
You put your paw.
Tiny paw.
Reminis gives Tessa just a side look.
Sorry. I know. He's showing me. He's just like, I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry.
Valerie, what did you want to do? What did you want to say?
I'm just gonna respectfully nod and say we're glad to have you. But I'm gonna ask you specifically. Can we trust him? So, see, I told y'all. Y'all think I'm PTSD over random NPCs that Jalen throws at us, thinking we're supposed to trust them. Nope.
Well, you got to find that out in character, though. This thing.
Is there any way I can get a better history for my character?
Well, I'll tell you this much. You know of the name Orion as like uh a great hero that was from that made a name for themselves in the far desert in Vanaheim. But there were so many iterations because of how popular they were that that at this current moment you're just geeking out of like, oh man, this guy's named Orion and he has like this weapon. That's so cool. It's like, yeah, can't really think about it.
Basically, I just fanboyed too hard and forgot all the shit I know.
Yeah.
Sounds right.
Right. Yep, it sounds right.
All right. So, but yeah, did you roll something for the weapon, Gabby? Was it a 10?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Unless you want me to do an insight instead.
Or an insight
Weapon again,
for
or just for him?
For the
Let's
weapon.
just
no.
No.
All right.
And-
So,
Nothing.
what do you guys want to do
and shoot
next? Orion will take back his mace, but other than that, what else do you guys want to do?
Glenn quickly sketches it in his journal.
Oh,
Cool.
this is adorable. I'm gonna say let's go back to the ship now.
We're just still keeping an eye on him because we're just trying to determine where he's built this before.
Do we have? Well, first I'm gonna look to Anon. Do we have any other things we need to do before we leave?
We're gonna go to. Well, aren't we splitting up?
No, I don't. I really don't want to split up, guys. I really don't. I have separation anxiety.
I feel like you don't need to
Why are we
separate
splitting
at
up?
this point because you've already talked to the refugees of Kuyufa and and it's a matter of sending a letter to the Great Ministry for whatever you guys wanted to tell them about.
I meant to see my professor.
Oh yeah, that too.
Yes, and and you got to read a book.
Yes. Yes, I do.
I
All right.
Although technically, I have journals of all of our investigations. Could I just compile that into a book?
And then publish that.
I mean, sure. It's just I would only ask that you spend like 50 gold pieces for resources.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, cool.
Hey,
And then actually writing it will take a couple of days if you spend time on it, but it wouldn't be hard.
I would just
Unless-
basically be me sorting through all the material because I'm pretty sure I got like 6 journals of stories worth at this point.
Yeah.
Basically.
Nick, what did you roll for?
History.
Because
Oh, you said it would need a history check, so I did a history check.
right, but you didn't smell him.
Oh, that's fair.
oh, so I need to roll history.
Romelius says it.
Okay, so let's go. So let's go. History check.
Damn.
19.
I
Oh,
only say damn because it's like, come on, please do a low roll so I can fame in your ignorance. But no.
Nope.
No. Oh well. All right, so the reason why it's bothers. So I'm just gonna walk you through it just to give you an idea of what's going through your
Have
head.
to tell us if you don't want.
Hey boy, we're OP now.
I mean,
So, well, I wouldn't call a +1 OP. Anyway, so the thought process goes like this: Asimar's kind of smell different than normal humans, tieflings as well. But like they have this unique smell that one smells like sulfur, the other one smells like ozone. Guess which one is which?
Yeah.
Yeah, makes
One that
sense.
smells
Okay.
like Old Spice.
This
Yeah.
this obviously um Orion does smell like, a typical Asmar. It's just the problem is it's a faint stronger. And that wouldn't necessarily be bothersome to you because that could just be simply, O'Brien's probably just a stronger Asmar. His powers just exudes more than normal. But it's the fact that there's a tinge, there's a little hint of something else that makes you think, oh wait, I smelled this before. It's faint, but
Well,
I know I remember this from somewhere. And you've
is
only
it the
hmm?
is it the half guy that made? I can't remember his name. Balder. Is it the same as Balder? Whatever.
No. Boulder
Okay.
was specifically a mixture of like ozone and sulfur.
Oh, okay.
This is not that. However, you did meet someone after that that's reminding you of this, and you think you remembered it even after that, but like no, think back, because when you smelled it, um, in Asgard, it was the same scent but not as strong. There was only one person you know for certain that you met that had the similar scent that was just as strong with the same kind of smelly smell to it.
Oh my
Who did you meet specifically between meeting Boulder and reaching Asgard?
Is it the birdie
Oh,
guy that I pledged allegiance to?
No, it's before
Who?
we reached that. Or that was after we reached
Wait,
Asgard.
wait.
yeah. That was
Um,
before reaching
is it
Asgard.
Oh, it
Red
was the
Comet
person in
Lady?
free.
There's,
It was the person in
yeah,
free.
Red Comet. That's the only person. The only person could be Red Comet because
No.
I think that's the only person. No. Hmm.
Selling stuff in the
You've met at
in the
least
street.
Arctic.
5
Arctic.
people at the top of the world tree.
Oh, at the top of the world tree. So there's the.
It was
So
the
there's
person selling stuff, wasn't it?
no. That was before the world. Just before. Then that was before.
No,
That's before we probably.
you're talking about the librarian?
That was in
No,
Asgard.
the person
Oh no, wait, I
that
know what you're
literally
talking
was.
about. No, that was before the
Yeah, that's
English
before
crowd.
Khan.
Or yeah.
Yeah. So there's Agron's teacher. I doubt it's him because he's actual
No,
God. There's
I
there is
think it's not a god.
there's
Oh,
there's the person that there's person Remedia's fault. This person Remedia's fault. Trying
At
to
the
think of
top of
who
the world
Remedia's
tree.
made.
That was the
Yeah,
hint.
yeah, that's who this person that Remedia's fault. There's the person that there's the guy the guy who's supposed to blood the god of bloodlines. There is
Monkey?
what's there's monkey. Yeah, there's monkey.
Monk? Is it Monk?
Riz just whisper Asgard to himself. He just whisper Asgard to himself as he's thinking this through.
Monkai. Wait, hold on.
It's somebody from Asgard. Somebody from Asgard. Why can't I think about it?
Flying person with. Wait! She did.
Yeah, there is. Yeah, like. Oh wait, was it before or after Balder? Oh, that's after Balder. That's
I
before. Was
hate
it
that
before or after?
this is actually like how our characters are trying to think this through.
Yeah.
Oh,
So, really,
can we? Okay, can we just look back on the notes?
I don't care.
oh, right
They're your
before.
notes.
That's for red comment. That's right before the red comment. Okay.
That
So,
would be like a couple of meetups ago.
so Riz.
I was looking through and I got back all the way to like meetup 40 or 36, and I still couldn't figure it out.
Riss sighed and looked directly to Orion and asked, "What are your connections to Asgard? You have a smell I've smelled up there before."
I don't blame you guys for forgetting these characters. You only met this person literally once.
Yeah, I know. I don't remember them all either.
I like how
why I
you
take-
keep bringing up Balor
I
and
did not.
you're not
I
bringing
did
up
not
that
meet
other
his
character.
character at all.
Huh? Wait, I couldn't hear you. What, Jalen?
I like how you guys keep bringing up Balor, and you keep you keep you keep like you keep being like Balor, right?
Yes.
No, but you're close.
Oh, so what's the
Stepping.
You talking about his mom?
His cousin?
Do you remember who his mom was?
the
Belarus?
No.
I do not remember who his mom was. Oh, her name was she's a Greek god in real life. Not
No,
Demeter.
not a Greek god.
Greek god.
Oh, Frigga. Fragga.
Frigga. And that's not a Greek god, that's a Norse one.
I know. I was thinking of a different god.
Oh. Artemis?
No, I was thinking of
No.
Demeter.
Yeah.
Oh,
so this is the person I met in the cave, wasn't it?
Freya.
Frigga,
Frigga.
Guardian of the Bridge. Oh.
Yeah, the
The
person who met in the
Rainbow
cave.
Bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, the person
I'm
who met in the cave. Oh, I forgot about them.
Yeah, so you
She
met
was in a cave.
Were
Fragga.
they in the cave?
Hey, listen up. So you met Fragga at the top of the world tree. She was one of the, I want to say, like 5 entities that were there. I'm not going to name all of them, but she was the one who was guarding the bridge. She had a blindfold that covered what probably was her eyes, but had eyes on the blindfold as well. And she had no wings.
Yeah, because she was like one of the blind dragon or whatever who sent us before we even got there.
Well, the idea. Well, see, hers. She basically said like, my son Baller, is the son of a demon, and my wings were taken because of that. And now
Yeah.
Baller hides
Yeah.
in the tree, or at least stays in the tree. At least someone finds him and you know
Cool.
deals with him.
So I guess Romanus would his ears would tilt. His ears would tilt as he remembers, like in this case, and says, "Do you know Frigga?
Fragga.
Fragga, whatever." I said,
Freaking Fragga.
Fraggle.
Fragga.
Fraggle
You know
Rock.
Fragga. Yeah, stop it. Stop it. I'll keep that name mispronunciation and character, and then after Anna corrects him, it's like, "Oh yeah, Fragga." Yeah, do you know someone named there's someone named Fragga?
I know.
Nice.
I've run into a few.
A few people named Fragga.
But have you ran to someone? I guess it's risk it to ourselves in that case. Risk gives a sigh and says, the sigh and says, "Carry on. I'm not smart enough to put two and two together."
Mm.
Risk gets a bit of a chuckle.
All right. With that, unless you guys want to ask him more questions, you guys will go to um Agron's school of sorts.
Before you're arriving there, Risk looks to Ishi. No bombs.
What?
Yes, please
Maybe
no.
No, but
No, what?
I'll
No.
cut.
if she's
I'll-
banned from
No,
campus,
what?
Oh yeah, Macy's is banned.
Maybe you should stay on the ship.
Macy
buddy.
got banned.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
Macy got banned from school.
She's
Nope.
What did I get banned for? I did nothing else.
You have a bomb.
I will stand.
Dragon.
I will stay on and watch Macy while you go in there.
Okay.
No. Let me in. I'm coming along. She comes along anyways.
Nope. Nope. The guards stop her at the door.
Nope. The guard did not stop me.
Doug,
do
do
that.
you think the
You
guards stop
cannot
Macy?
stop me.
Do you think the guard?
Don't stop me
Gabby.
now.
Gabby, do you actually think the guards
Happening,
stop Macy?
Huh?
Macy,
Sorry.
do you think the guards stop Macy? Macy can lift 2 tons.
I am the strongest in this team.
No. There are bans for a reason.
Yeah, don't worry. We're just gonna jump onto Macy's head and just and pull
Doctor.
pull on and pull on Whisper and try to ratatouille her away from the thing.
Who do you think you are? Remy? I ain't Linguini.
I need linguini. Okay.
Macy, if you step out there, I'll cook you a perfect meal. But if you go in there, you can find your next few meals filled with a hidden surprise.
Oh gosh.
Oh, a surprise? Oh, that sounds like good motivation to stay
You won't-
behind.
Yeah, good. Okay, good. Thank you. Now stay behind.
Alright, but tell me what the surprise is. It better be worth it.
Oh god.
Okay, it will be worth it.
We're going to
Okay.
sneak in as Romelius tries to explain this.
Okay, now go ahead in. We can skip the part now.
It better be.
We need Mishi to help with the refugees anyway. She could probably lift more and help more of the refugees.
Actually,
Indeed,
I
I
mean-
can.
I mean, like, the refugees are being helped by the church people. If you want to help, that's fine.
Yeah, it's always good to help. I would love to help the people.
Because we are
That's what-
Anyway, I know how.
outreach. We're
Macy
outreach.
has the strength of 10 men, so Macy helping would be a big help anyway. Would be a help to anybody.
Yeah.
Mishi.
Mishi and Anad could go with the refugees.
They're gonna go help the refugees. I think Remedius is already done cooking. Unless Remedius should go help more. I guess Remedius could go with Agron then, so that Agron isn't completely alone.
Where's Tessa in all this?
Either staying on the ship or going with Romelius and Agron.
Remedius never had a solo thing with Agron before.
Hey. Bros. now.
Okay, fine. You
Yeah.
can go with him.
No.
Stay on the ship.
Tessa could come along. Tessa could come along. No, what was saying? You could take
Oh,
that
we're
one.
on the romance.
Okay, fair enough. Okay.
Probably stay on the ship because somebody has to clean the ship. Gosh
What you-
darn
We
it.
don't even know where the ship is right now, and there are
Where's
100 little ghosts to help clean it.
Yeah,
Where's the ride?
Remedius still has the ship flying around in a circle around the world tree until it stops.
Until we go back to it.
Yeah, if anything happens to the ship, Remedius will automatically know anyway, so you're fine about that.
Fine, I will go with Mishi and Anand to help the refugees.
Oh lordy, we left all the kids together.
Indeed. And now
Hey!
that the adults are away, the
Oh,
kids
God.
can play.
Oh god. Oh, good luck,
Hey.
guys. Grabs
Hey.
Romelius.
Good luck. We're gonna wreak havoc now. Bye.
that's even funnier. Like, Remedius doesn't agree, you just grab Remedius and take it with you anyway.
I feel like Tessa legitimately feels sad and lonely without Romelius in her pocket, okay?
It's canon, guys.
Okay, so who's with me in this journey of chaos?
I legitimately feel sad without my bud, okay?
So, so who's all stay behind to help?
Going where?
Who's with who?
Romilius and Agaron went to the school. Me and Mishi went back to the refugees to, help. It's what this is this I feel like this is what we should do as gods. With great power comes great responsibility.
With great power comes great explosive capabilities. Got it.
Yes.
No. Responsibility.
So going on Agaron and whoever else went with him, you guys would go to the school to meet the professor there.
That was Aglaron and Vermilius. Aglaron and Vermilius went.
All right, cool.
God dang. That show had an awesome theme song. I didn't watch many episodes, but it had a great theme song.
I actually did, yeah.
I literally, I would sit and listen to the theme song and then change the channel.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I like the show up to the very end. I love.
No, please, no.
Okay.
No,
Okay.
I don't know what happens in the end. Oh, you should. I
No,
should
stop.
spoil it then.
Okay.
Okay, in the end,
Guys.
Okay. Purpose. Let's keep going. Okay. Before Jenna started on something.
Okay.
Let's just keep going. Dear God.
Spoil it. Yeah.
You guys can.
I actually know this one.
Oh, dear Lord. Don't make me mute, you guys. All right, so.
I did nothing. I've been innocent this
Valerie.
entire time.
Valerie, stop defending yourself. Just be quiet.
Just stop. I am an innocent bystander.
So, Gabby,
Yes.
you and Romilius go to the school. What do you do?
Go find the professor.
Okay. So, at the time of you looking for him, you would find that he is in is teaching a class.
Ah, sweet. And I guess I shouldn't interrupt this class. Damn it.
And as you can see, clearly, if you combine these two elements together, they will create a reaction that I would advise all of you to wear some kind of protective mask. For the point of this experiment, did you walk in?
It's so cute. He's in a lecture hall talking. That's so cute. That was fun.
Would you walk in?
I heard none of that. But
Yeah, you kept breaking up, Jenna, with that voice changer. It kept breaking up a lot.
Dang.
I heard him.
I heard some of it. I heard enough to put it together, but yeah.
It was jarble anyway. But the point is, like, would you go in?
Can I tell if he's close to the end of the lecture?
Probably midway.
Yeah, sure. Let's save these poor saps from the lecture.
Romulus doesn't even know what a lecture is, so Romulus has no issue with this.
I'm gonna just hop you on my shoulder, Romelius, while we walk and chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Agron goes and knocks on the lecture door.
Come in.
Creaks it open. Hey, Professor.
Oh, how are you doing, Agron? 1 minute. We'll get to you in a moment.
That's fine. Take your time. He goes and sits in the back of the classroom. Just.
Yeah.
Nice.
And he goes over stuff that you already kind of know. Some stuff is like, oh yeah, I remember that. Until eventually, the lecture is like officially over.
Ramirez would sit there like a kid who just missed like the last 2 weeks of school, so he's just coming in next day in math.
I forgot I waited at his office.
Ramirez doesn't know.
I love this.
He doesn't know. He's just smiling while he doesn't know anything what they're talking about.
It's like, oh, cool.
All right, but anyway,
Basically,
so yeah, the lecture would be over, and as everyone begins to leave, he would call you over. Well, it's good to see you again.
Good to see you again, too. And wow, that was a blast from the past. I feel like
you don't have to be modest. I know it's not his most favorite thing.
No, I seem to fancy a few of your other lectures more.
Yeah, that makes sense. Well, as much as I love to catch up and all that, I know you're a busy man, so what can I help you with?
Well, guess I officially obtained a goal I didn't have in mind at first. I'm currently a god.
He shifts his glasses a bit. I don't know how to react to that.
I don't either, but it's happening, so we're going through it.
We're here. We're living.
No, but in seriousness.
Prove it.
Pulls out the golden snitch and transforms it into the little golden sword. Does this work?
That's quite impressive. I don't know if that convinced me that you're a god. Plus, you've been on a lot of adventures and found someone to make something as intricate as that. At the very least.
Well, you could try putting me in you try putting me underwater for like an hour when I wouldn't die.
Let us not use you as an experimental rat, please.
My point is, I trust you. It's just I don't know how to process anything like this. I don't really get a lot of people coming to me and saying, "Oh, I'm a god now." Do you know how many people actually come by and succeed in that? Much less confirms it. Doesn't happen like back in the day.
Agron shifts through his items and pulls out a journal from when climbing the world tree. Also, part of it is from when he had the vision of what path he would take and the Sorcerer's Stone, and all the knowledge he had gained from some of that. Because he remembers parts of it, because I know I didn't remember everything when I came back from the vision, but I remember that Agron had furiously written in his journal what he could have remembered. So he gives that to John D as kind of proof.
I'll take it. But I'm not asking for proof. I just don't know how to.
I just wanted to share the knowledge I've learned with someone who shared all of their knowledge with me. That's all this is.
Thank you. This means a lot to me.
I know it would. I hope to write a book soon. I hope you will share your thoughts with me on it once I've completed it.
I will. Whether or not you're a god.
But I was hoping you could help me and my friends a bit, in a way. There are 5 of us now who, whether you believe it or not, have become gods. And
wait, all 5?
Yep.
Shit!
Oh, God.
What?
You said all 5.
Oh,
Assuming that
yeah.
the composition of your group has not changed since the last time we spoke.
Hence why they are not here at the moment.
Oh.
They
Oh.
have gotten better-ish.
What?
You mean that giant furball is a god now? That literal ticking time bomb has the ability to warp the landscape just by thinking about it.
Would it make you feel better if she has the chance if she has the ability to make explosions in the palm of her hands now?
No. So what happened to the whole not believing we were gods?
It doesn't. Even if I still didn't believe it, like I said, I didn't say I didn't believe you. I just was skeptical. But now, if the concept was true, not saying it isn't, but if it is true,
They're very much in check. We're doing okay.
All right. Okay.
Anyway,
Mhm. Yeah, because authority did so well when they were normal.
Where's my lighter?
God, why do I feel like I'm gonna go to detention already?
Oh God.
I can't give you detention just for association. This
Honestly,
isn't the
you
police.
probably
This
could.
isn't the
I wouldn't
police.
put it past you.
But damn it.
You've given this guy a mental breakdown, a
Okay,
whole heart attack.
Ramirez puts his hands up.
And
Okay.
you realize, Misha's God now.
Ramirez puts his hands up. Okay. The thing is, the pastor, Agron here needed help. Agron here needed help because you are very influential, at least with the more intellectual community. You're a smart guy. Urbanus is a very good word, so he's just gonna cut it down simply. You're smart. You're a smart guy. You're very influential amongst smart people. So we want Agron to help you get their words out to a lot of smart people in hopes that more smart people will start looking up to Agron as an intellectual and perhaps even grow their power as a god in that case. Like how a lot of intellectuals look up to smart gods, right?
I just want your support, and as I continue my research, that's all.
What you're saying is you're going down the god route and looking for followers.
Yes.
Yes.
I
I
understand.
hope to share my research and what I can of knowledge that I gained through this path with you and the rest of our scholars.
Well, I'll tell you this much. If this book is finished, and this is all the research you have done up to this point, and it's sound, something to look into, then renown would be brought to you. It won't be it may not be worship, but will definitely be something. And if you continue to bring me this stuff, then that will only grow stronger in belief and then eventually faith. Shouldn't be too hard.
Okay. And that's only a small portion of what I've accumulated on my adventure so far.
I'm
and
sure.
we're about to be off on another, so hopefully we'll meet again sooner rather than later.
And also us leaving also means she's leaving. So
Yeah.
Don't make this more complicated for me. All I know is that you coming back as soon as you have, in the short time that you left, became a god and came back. You understand that's not normal for most people.
Well, our group was maybe larger than most people.
Maybe.
And it
And
wasn't easy.
And at the same time, it's just not entirely true. A group of 5 is, well, I wouldn't say it's on the small side, but it's definitely middling. You're not the first group to go. You're not the first to go in a large group. But the point is, you succeeded and came back as soon as you succeeded. I'm saying that isn't normal.
The situation isn't normal.
Which is why I doubt. Which is why I question. Which leads me to the important question. Everything is all right.
For now.
For now.
There are things our group has to finish. And not something that can be mentioned at the moment.
So it's serious.
Yes. But right now, all I'm asking is for your support. When the time comes, my knowledge will be yours, as well as the rest of the world.
All right. All right. You have my support.
Thank you. I'll come back soon. The book, I promise, will be in hand as well.
Hopefully soon will be within my lifetime.
I'll do my best.
I know you will. And that's about it.
Yep, we're gonna run now because who knows how long we've been away, and Mishi will have killed half the town by now.
Goodbye. I love the lecture, especially all the pretty colors.
Yeah, basically.
He considers it. All
Oh,
right.
that's nice.
Anyway, so now here's the thing.
Your teacher
You guys,
is so sweet, Gabby. I love him.
so Mishi, would you actually cause havoc on the ship?
He's not.
I mean, on the ship or on the town? Because if he calls havoc on a ship,
Would you cause havoc at all?
I'm on.
Yeah, so we're not.
Would I really cause havoc?
No.
That's the question.
I guess it's for my teacher to
That
answer.
is a question.
Don't challenge him or you'll incite him to do it more.
You know, it does make me want to incite a bit of that myself.
Don't. You're killing Gabby. Look at you. Dare you?
Do you want Gabby to die?
No.
However, I probably wouldn't. Not this time. Later, though, I will cause chaos.
Wait, so this is Mishi showing restraint? Is this character development?
Oh my gosh.
Oh god.
Indeed. One has to be restrictive at times. You have to go over and plan your chaos so that the chaos can last longer.
If you leave Mishi to have the character development and believe she can have it, she'll have more opportunities to show it.
Yeah, honestly, because we stopped Mishi all the time before.
Indeed.
All right. So in the spirit of trying to keep going, I don't mean to rush, but in the spirit of keep going.
Indeed.
Is there anything else you want to do while you're in the city?
So Romulus would bring up to Tessa whether she still wants to do a performance or not.
Like go back to while we're at the refugees, I'll do the whole,
I meant for the entire town rather, because we already did it for refugees.
I want to go around and see if they have any quests. anything minor we could go over do. Maybe
Oh,
go over and help an old granny across the street. Go over and pick up some items and give it to
Well, I
the
mean,
youth.
like, you guys already got a couple things you need to do. I don't think adding more stuff on the list, even if it's minor, is a good idea.
We have
I
a
mean, if
long
it
list.
helps people, you know.
We have a
Which
very long tour list right now.
yeah. Ruben is
I'm sorry,
asking.
fireworks.
Ruben is asking. The only reason Ruben is asking
Oh,
Tessa.
actually, now that I think about it, I could think of something else I could do. Like going over to the people, entertaining them with a show of explosives
I knew you were going to bring it
in
up.
the sky.
Bring it up.
Okay,
We'd
we're
call it
gonna go on back to the
fireworks.
ship. Well, actually,
If you want me to bring the ship over, I could call the ship right now.
well, I'm trying to decide. I mean, I can. I think I should do the performance.
Are you good, Gabby?
Who's good?
I'm fine.
All right.
Please stop trying to kill Gabby.
Who's
So
Okay.
Miss looks at Tessa and says, "We've already done all what we want to do. Next is up to you. So do you want to do the performance for people, or just or go or do we go into the next town? Or I guess it's up to Enna now.
I
Technically,
think I do want to do the performance just to like, you know, get our like to get more recognition, I guess.
all right. Remember to switch over to Anon. Oh, Anon. Oh, you're pretty.
And he just kind of like nods his head, like breathing out a deep breath. Like, go on.
What?
All right. All right. So what performance do you have in mind? Because Rudius doesn't know anything about performing.
I look at I go, Ron, you want to do what we used to do?
Oh god, here we go.
Yep.
But better.
But
You remember how we used to literally pay our way into our hotel by performing?
yo,
Way back then.
Wait. So it's
Those
what?
were the days.
Actually, out of character. Is that how? Wait. So did Tessa and Agron know each other before, even before all of this, or no?
we're the first
No,
ones.
no, no. Right after we started, right after we met each other.
Okay.
No, like remember like we
Oh yeah.
performed at our hotel so that we wouldn't have to pay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that. Okay.
Yeah. That was literally our whole thing in the beginning. So we do that show for the people. You know?
Roll performance, Valerie.
Can I roll acrobatics and alchemy?
You can roll acrobatics, sure.
And alchemy, fireworks.
Oh yeah.
Roll
Alchemy
You
thing.
can roll alchemy for fireworks, and that's it.
Oh, fine.
Gotta choose one or the other.
Alchemy it is.
I was gonna suggest Rubius. I was gonna suggest Rubius give them advantage for doing this. I think this will be I should be worse off if Rubius even tried to help.
Well,
we have perfected this performance from day one.
Well,
From day one.
this performance is really good. I mean, like really good, to the point where, let's see here. How would I go about doing this? Sure,
Can
why
we get
not?
some followers? Can we get some followers
Time
for
to
this?
add
Like,
some
maybe
followers,
like
boys.
5 for 10? Come on, like some. Come on, we gotta get some. Gabby's dying for this, man. You gotta give us something.
Yeah, the powers just go off into the shapes of our symbols.
Sorry.
Look, she is like 25. Yes! Yes!
So it's 25 followers. That's not bad. We also have to gain some renown for this. Not only just followers, but some renown for this basic performance.
Oh, man. Do y'all realize we only need 100 to get to our next level?
Oh yeah. How many
Am
followers do we
I
have?
around to see this performance?
Solid.
See why
How many
not?
followers? How many followers do we have
Oh,
total
really?
now?
In that
25.
case,
The,
I think
okay.
it's time for me to contribute to the making of
Oh
followers.
God!
I'm gonna go
Don't
over and
show
shoot fireworks with my hand.
Roll
How?
performance.
Oh
All
right, he
right.
doesn't.
Oh
Oh, wait,
Let's
crap!
see.
he sings. He plays the lute.
Performance.
Yeah, she does have perform proficiency in the loot, I believe.
But she wants to do fireworks.
Yeah, just
Oh yeah, I do have proficiency in the loot.
You should do that. That would be really cool. That would
but
really be fun.
Actually, I must admit though, it has been a while. Let me just look at my notes, see what I wrote down about the loot.
but she's charisma is also low now because of the
It
potion that
is,
Brian gave.
and I am the smartest of everyone because of it. My
Oh, so we got
charisma
25.
is. Let's
Nice.
see.
Okay, so we
Let's
each
see.
have
What is my charisma? Was it +3?
each
No,
25 each.
no, it's plus
Oh, I
0
love
now.
it. This is great.
Oh, +0 it was.
Yeah.
Gabby,
All right, now
Gabby,
what was my proficiency? Let's see. What
virtual high
does it
five.
say about the? Okay, it just says something about the loot or being proficient in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now then,
I did.
You're still talking out loud, Valerie.
Just set your proficiency modifier. That's all you do, Purvis. Add proficiency modifier. That's it.
oh, my proficiency modifier.
Yeah. If you're gonna do loot, if you're gonna use fireworks, then it's then ask Jalen what to roll.
Let's see, +4, and that's bingo. And let's see. Gosh darn it! It's in the right chat. Let me see.
You're in the right shit. You just gotta do it
Let's see.
again. You gotta enter it again.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not going to do it even if it's just because you edit it. It has to be entered into the chat. Ugh.
Wait.
I don't think you rolled it right.
It's fine. The result's still the same.
Okay.
It's 7. Oh dear lord.
Please no.
Please don't
Please.
break anything in the church. Please don't break anything in the church. Please don't break anything in the church.
Oh, God,
Please
what
tell me,
happened?
is this roll separate from the earlier one, or with the earlier performance?
I don't see why it can't be with the
Separate.
earlier performance.
Well, I guess if we
It'll
want
be.
to keep it.
Look, our follower.
Not so good. We did so good.
Oh, this sucks. It sucks because it's such a good roll. It probably won't happen again.
Like, come on.
No, like,
It
yeah,
can-
like he tried. He went after us. Okay. He
Yeah,
went
that was like
after us.
separate.
Yeah,
It was
it's fun.
multiple.
Listen. One bad performer, one bad light technician doesn't necessarily ruin the entire performance.
It can though. It
It
can.
can. It can, but it doesn't necessarily do so.
Okay. Well,
That's weird.
here's the deciding factor. Did he just play the lute or did he sing along with the lute?
I mean, either way, let me put it this way. Mishi's not getting followers from this.
Okay.
That's fair.
Okay.
However, when you guys are done with your performance, there's one female tiefling that's like clapping most fervently. And she, once the crowd disappears after, a long crowd of like, oh, that was a really good job. What was your name again? Oh man, I gotta remember that, and all that.
We still
She
haven't come up with a name, guys.
the tiefling comes up and she waits. She doesn't. Essentially, the idea is like she stands outside of the line, waiting for her turn. Um, Instead of like getting in the line when she could, and she just waits for everyone to leave, and she's like, "That was a really good performance. I wish I could have danced to that." Or rather, I wish I could have.
fan.
Wish I could have danced with you.
Mishi, you have a fan.
No, not. It's not Mishi.
Hey,
It's not Mishi.
Well, maybe she could believe it's her fan.
Sure.
Mishi goes over and says,
Doesn't make it
"Hey,
any
well,
less.
grand to meet you. Always good to have a fan." Extends a hand.
She like
I
shakes it.
will.
You still have a. You look like you still. You look like you were pretty nervous up there.
Just sit down.
Yes.
Oh, those are so cute.
Not
Oh,
yet.
I understand.
That's cool.
Stage fright affects everyone, even the professionals. I would know.
I will.
Mm.
Oh, do you like to
Everyone
perform
like
too?
gods of
Do you have
performance
a
or something.
talent?
I dance.
Oh, wow. Maybe next time we can get you to dance with us.
If you ever come back to Asgard, I don't see why we couldn't do it there.
Asgard?
Oh, another one.
Oh my god. They're
They're
everywhere.
everywhere. They're everywhere. Jinx.
This is the first.
Jinx.
I think this is the first time we met.
Oh,
Dun,
not that.
Dun
But
Dragon.
yes.
My name is Dun Dragon. If you didn't already know that.
Did you say son or done? Yeah, put it in trap. Thank you.
um,
Goddess. Different. Oh, done.
Dun
Oh
dragon.
my god. I need her as a goddess in my life.
Dun dun dun. Da da
I will
da.
smile
Good
at her
times and
and like
celebration.
shake her hand and say, "I really like your name." One
Thank
day
you.
we will practice and make a beautiful performance.
That would be
Hey.
very lovely. It's always nice to have more for people who. Well, I always run into people who can dance, who can sing.
Have you ever run into someone who can make fireworks?
Yes, I have run into many.
Sorry.
Smack his hand on the head.
I was there during the first ascension. A
oh,
little under 14,000 years. I've seen people,
Yeah, you see a lot.
but even if I have seen fireworks before, the performances are always going to be different. Everyone has something different to say through their art.
I'm really glad you enjoyed it.
Hmm.
I look forward to our collaboration one day.
One day, I hope.
Dang it, we don't have a sending stone I can give her. Uh, what can I do so that we could talk later? Like, okay.
Ask her if she has one.
oh my god. Here,
Might
I
you
got.
have a sending stone so that we can get in contact with you later?
Oh my
Or can
god.
we just meet you in Asgard again? Will you just be in Asgard?
Oh my god. All you have to do is pray.
Oh, duh, you're a god. Okay.
Indeed. Pray to.
Okay.
All right, well, it was really lovely meeting you. Guys, we have somewhere to be.
Yes,
Yes.
Yeah,
things
we
to do,
do.
places to be, things to do, places to
Yes, I can imagine
things
that
to
these
be.
children of Ragnarok have a lot of things to do.
Yeah.
Huh.
Oh my
All right.
god, how many
Also,
freaking people know about that now?
I know at this point. All right, so I'm
Quite,
gonna
quite
put
a
a little
bit.
note. 25 followers now.
I want you guys to really
Also,
consider what she just said, though.
Yeah. Remember
okay.
Let me put it into perspective, right? Who who was the last people to actually know your connections to Ragnarok?
Yeah, it was. So that means that what's her name told everybody.
Loki.
Yeah, Kiri has a mouth, and
Yeah.
Kiri is a gossip.
Oh, to be fair, Kiri has to tell people
Oh,
though.
says it to everybody at the meeting.
Huh?
Fury, it was
Loki.
yeah, him, and it was
Yeah,
another what's his face.
The
It
bird
was
guy that Kiri works with.
what?
It was the bird guy that I paid allegiance to, I think.
No,
Was it Carrie herself that told everybody?
It had to be Carrie.
So
Did you call
wait,
us
so
Ragnarok
guys,
saviors?
hold on. It was Curie, Loki, and Zapar. Those were the three
yeah.
components.
And that was the part who told everybody because it has to be Carrie since she's in Asgard with Carrie.
Sapar's in hell, though.
Yeah, the person hell,
So did she call us Ragnarok saviors, or what did she say?
the children of
The
Ragnarok.
Children of Ragnarok.
Mariska Society says, did Carrie tell everybody
No,
it wasn't Carrie?
no, that's not what I said. She didn't tell everybody.
Oh, she just told some.
Only the high, only us.
The old gods.
The oldest.
Yeah.
I don't see why she shouldn't.
Mm-hmm.
And how many are very upset at our existence?
Well, I know, I know, why? I know that Fade is not happy about it. Mad.
Is that the one with the guitar?
What?
Is that the guitar lady?
Yeah.
Yeah, Fade would be happy if I remember her correctly. That makes
And then Madovic, uh, is not too happy about it either. Everyone else is just concerned.
them and us both, huh?
As long as we don't,
Because the scene,
as long as we do not have more gods coming after our heads, I think we are fine with that.
No, they're
yeah,
all
because the
checking up on
scene.
us. Do you not
How amusing.
understand? They're all just popping up everywhere. They're all looking at us.
They're all looking at us, of course they are, but at least as long as we don't have.
The gods were always roaming around on Earth, on the planet. That's nothing new.
Okay, fine. Still,
Well,
I feel watched.
why don't we give her? Well, that means you already know our names. Is Riaz's eyes.
Oh, yes. Yes. So beautiful.
Anyway, so yeah, you guys got nothing else to keep you here, I would imagine.
I think that is it. That's everything.
All right, cool. So with that, you guys get back on the ship. And
Hey,
you would make.
and I was just gonna say, hey, Remilius, buddy, can you call the ship back for us?
Renee's whistles and the ship starts. You start seeing the ship coming for distance is lowering down. probably in the middle of town. Sister Renee's does not know proper etiquette when it comes to ships and such.
Yeah. You got so many airships trying to avoid this giant war machine.
Love it. Anyway, you were saying,
Pegasus
Jalen.
and all that. But anyway, you guys get back on the ship and you make your way to Adhidia. It'd be about evening when you guys actually reach the city. But when you do, one of the things that is noticed is that there are these ballistas turned towards the ship. And before you guys get too close, a hologram pops up in the captain's deck, the deck where the part of the ship where it's being
Piloted.
where the ship is being controlled, and so you see like a dwarf pop up, a male dwarf, unidentified vehicle. State your resignation and reason for flying in airspace.
Sightseeing.
Ramirez will pop up in front of Anna and it says, actually, the whole group says, Ramirez pop up to each one of the group members and says, so we have a visitor at the captain's deck.
Well, you're the captain.
Okay. Then each Ramirez disappear and a Ramirez will appear in front of the hologram. Wait, well, I was kind of what were they here for? I know to find what's the name? To find the Bram and ecstasy. Yeah. We're here. Okay, so Ramirez would put his hands behind his back and say, well, we are initially here to find some friends of ours. We believe they are stationed here. However, the rest of our business of finding them is up to us. We do not come with ill intent. In fact, none of our weapons are currently armed.
State the resignation of the ship.
Resignation.
We are.
The designation is peace.
What's the resignation?
The reservation. We have a reservation on one of your restaurants.
Service stop for a minute.
What's the resignation?
You
don't
are
have.
you just saying whatever?
Oh.
Yeah, you don't have one.
Oh yeah. Okay, we don't have one.
As much.
So Ramirez shrugs, says, what's resignation?
We're gonna have to ask you to land the ship. We're gonna have to ask you to land the ship 30 feet from the outside of the city. Prepare to be searched.
So our parents
right.
getting seized.
So Ramirez begins landing the ship so that they aren't shot at. Ramirez begins landing the ship down all the way to the ground, probably floating a little bit from the ground with the ladder coming down.
God, I don't have any contraband.
We're gonna.
Yeah,
it
doesn't really matter.
We're going to ask you to land the ship.
Oh, completely.
Yeah.
Would help that we are gods.
No.
If you don't land the ship, we're going to open fire.
So Ramirez completely lands the ship now.
All right, cool. So you land the ship. You got you got a squad of 10 of them coming in because they look like they're really skilled fighters as they come.
And then they see a bunch of mice.
Yeah, they just see this whole thing infested with imperial mice.
Yeah, it's like, what's up, guys?
You still go in fearlessly, if not hesitantly, trying to search the whole place.
They will see plenty of Ramirez's watching each and every one of them because one of the features of the thing is that you can watch every single part of the ship. So Ramirez is watching every single one of them, make sure they don't take anything or.
Yep.
They definitely move things around, checking every bit of place, knocking on the metal,
They better not touch my bloopers.
Seeing what's hollow and what's not. And Ramilius, through your echoes, you just hear the word clear. Clear, 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 clear. They look. So one of them comes to Ramilius, or at least one of them. So they kind of all look the same to him. Uh, I'm going to assume you are the captain of this ship.
Please let that be Redbeard. We're just gonna set Redbeard there on purposely, just to see what happens.
Yes!
Yeah, man.
I am,
What do you want?
I am the captain of the ship. What are you land lovers want? All right. Well, you don't have any.
Oh,
Well, you don't have any. Well, there's nothing about the ship aside from its size that's of concern. State your reason for being here again. Why do we have to tell you anything? We come here as gods. Did you know? We don't have to
Romelius.
answer to.
We're really stops him. Really stops him there. Really stops him there. Okay, Redbeard. I I respect the energy
We
you
are
brought.
gods, so go over and let us through. Let us pass. I am the one with thunder
Purvis, don't
and
go.
lightning and
Purvis,
fireworks.
Purvis.
May she? Okay, that's enough. May she?
But
Okay,
I was like, Rebbe will be like, I've never been a god before, much less have my own ship. You gotta give me
What
something here.
happened?
Okay. Honestly, you did better than I ever hoped for. Honestly, that was great. um. So, but I don't think aggression is what we want here because
All right, fine.
uh.
Can't have
Okay,
anything
so
on my own ship.
hey.
Where?
Okay, so let's just look back to the guard.
All right. Go on.
Verna says Verna says. Wait, what? Actually, Verna says, what's the question again?
Redbeard kind of takes over. We were sent. We were looking for two of our former current allies that we heard was stationed here somewhere. A tiefling that goes by the name of Ecstasy, and a cloaked elf by the name of Brim. On further note, we heard echoes of turmoil, and if it's not, and if all things align, we wouldn't be against putting our godly service to help you. You hear this word in your head, Romilius peasants, but he doesn't say it.
He's enjoying this way too much. He's loving this.
Oh my god! Red Bear would probably know how abused Rebellious is by this. Honestly.
Yeah, one of uh the guard who was talking to you. I need I need you I need you guys to wait here. Looks back to Romilius. We're going we're going to confirm your claims. Then if everything goes well, we'll be back. We'll sort this out.
Very well.
So he and one other person leaves the ship while the other 8 stays behind, just watching you guys. Um, you can't see it per se because of the full plate that they're wearing, but it's this sense of like, are they really gods? Yes. They don't say this, but it's like this. It's a sense of like, I mean, if they're gods, what are we gonna do? But anyway, it takes a couple of minutes. The sun's almost down, but eventually the guards come out. One of the one of the one of the guards that was talking to Remilius, the one who seems to be the captain, you notice that on his shoulder plates there's noticeable scratches on there. Yes,
Yeah.
and
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I'm assuming Romilius. I'm assuming is one of you here named Agaron or Anon.
Ooh.
uh,
Yes.
we're gonna have an echo summon them both there.
Yes.
Hi.
He looks them. He looks Agaron up and down. And is like, yeah, that fits the description. Jesus. All right, you're free to come in, but park your ship a little further out, or at the very least, keep it outside of air. Out, keep it from being in airspace.
How far up would you say airspace ends?
60 feet.
A little more than
Yeah, it's like 60
Yeah.
feet.
it's a little more than that. It's more like
Oh.
69 feet.
No.
like half, like somewhere around like half a mile. Maybe not that far, but it's definitely about that.
I see.
Okay,
So
let's
exactly half a mile.
okay, let's all
That's
step off. Let's all step off.
420.
Let's all step off the ship, and I'll send the ship there.
All right, cool.
Marissa's feeling very cocky right now with this ability.
Yeah.
Marissa does think Redbeard. I think we should took your approach. It would have been much more fun, honestly.
You just hear Romeus. No.
Come on, Romeus.
Nah.
Come on, Romeus.
Nah. He's like, I've been with this man for too long. No.
I'll see they're both sharing their space. Romeus probably like no.
I'll look to Agron and be like, Godspeed.
Okay.
You literally just see him spacing out like there's just no thought process going on right now.
Okay, Romeus. Okay, after I'll step the ship, Romeus is gonna send it up, and they'll probably see it flying itself off somewhere.
All right, cool. So once the ship flies off into safe airspace, you guys follow the 10 guards. Most of them disperse. Two of them like leads you to this building that looks like the pummel or the bottom part of a hilt sword, and that's at the very center of the whole town. Everything else is built in a semicircle around that one building. And once you actually get to that building itself, you notice there are two figures standing there. Before you guys actually get to recognize who they were, one of them blitzed towards you guys, going from bipedal to all fours, running directly at Agaron, requiring me to make Agaron roll a strength saving throw.
You know,
Oh, God. I never
Romeus
went against her.
Romeus is gonna see it coming for very far away, and
Don't even try. It's not high
Yeah,
enough.
Romeus is gonna stop it either. Romeus is just gonna step out of the way, because Romeus.
Yep, we're all gonna get like wide, bro.
Oh,
Yeah,
I might actually.
Holy crap!
Romeus,
We might survive.
You feel as ecstasy's weight like shifts your body, but you stand firm. Kind of surprising her too, but like that has come and gone real quick. As she's like, you almost think she's crying, barely able to get a word out. However, with that being said, something that everyone else notices is that one, ecstasy seems just a smidge bigger. Two, her horns ironically seem a little more pronounced. Three,
Oh.
her wings are in full display. Four, you could have sworn that she's not wearing any shoes, and her claws are a lot more extended. And finally, her tail is replaced with that of a serpent's head.
Whoa.
Okay, first.
Adela has a serpent's head. She went and turned into a chimera.
Actually, while she's hugging Agron, Romeus is gonna go over there, poke the serpent's head a bit. Oh, what's this?
The serpent
I'd also poke.
The serpent like turns to Romelius and like gets real close to you, flicks his tongue, and you just hear, and from that voice you hear, and from it you hear, don't make my first meeting seeing you in so long is to swallow you, little mouse.
Riz squeaks and it just
Ooh.
goes right back to Tessa's pocket.
Yeah, yeah. I was like, no.
I go over
Yeah.
and I look at the serpent. Have we met before?
Okay.
Technically, no.
Okay, y'all, chill. Everyone's gonna try and be suave for a moment.
Technically.
Got you. Go
Can we
do
let
it.
him have his moment?
Do the thing, Agron.
Agron just grabs ecstasy first off, little wobble, but catches her, then says, "Ha, I guess a god's strength does change things." Okay, fine.
I got you. That was cute. I still got you. That was cute.
Yeah,
No, but he looks at ecstasy.
Yeah, I guess it would. And for a moment, you kind of see as her size kind of shrinks to a to like I well actually you watch as she shrinks to look just a bit smaller than um Agaron.
Wait, what?
And this is different from last time. This is like, this is like, well, she's short. Well, why are you short now? You were just you were like you looked a little bigger than last time. Now you're smaller.
Are you okay?
Yes. I I well, barring the rest of what's happening, I think I'm better than I ever have been in a long time. Especially now that you're here. Ah, beautiful.
Oh, couldn't say it out loud, huh?
Nope.
As that's happening, Anon, you hear something whisper in your ear. You would think they would get a room or something.
You know
Oh,
what?
I was gonna try to find Rim first. Crap.
They were.
Oh, hey, how adorable. That
Can-
is
can-
so
I would go and
nice.
hug Grim because I
Can-
know
can
he
I-
would hate it. But
Okay,
I
Wait,
would go
hold
and
on,
Wait,
hug
hold on,
Grim.
Grim.
hold on, hold
Let's
on,
go over and
hold on,
find
hold
him.
on, hold on, hold on. Slow down.
Can I have Romilius
Hold on,
look for Brim?
hold on,
Oh,
hold on. Slow down. Because here's something. Tessa says she wanted to go hug Brim. Here's the thing. Where she heard a voice, she doesn't see anybody except Anon.
Like, what?
Oh no.
Even when Anon tries to, and he's gone.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
gone.
can I have Romilius roll perception anyway?
Yes.
Okay, there you go.
Where did he go?
Let's go. I'm
I
gonna
would
roll
also like to roll
perception.
perception. I want to find the
We're all
shield
about to roll
fighting
perception. We're about
person.
to find this man. We're
22.
gonna find this
Here.
I
man.
don't think that's high enough for Brim.
No, right?
All right.
Agron won't even try at this point.
So, first,
We're rolling perception
wait,
to see
wait,
if
wait.
we can find him.
Okay, hold
You
on.
did
hold
hear
on.
what I said before, right? No?
Yeah, and he's gone again.
Seriously.
But no, what I was saying was like Shieldbiter is not here.
Ah,
She's with the daughters of she's with the three dragon sisters.
What did we do?
are they
Talking
close
over each
by,
other?
pray tell?
Fine, we're gonna
No.
calm down.
Hold on. Let me figure something out. What was that? What was that for?
Perception.
Okay.
Perception find Brim.
So everyone slow down for a minute.
Jeez.
Nick. You good?
Sir. Yes, I'm fine.
Okay,
Thank
cool.
you.
What was the problem?
I'm just getting frustrated.
Overstimulated and whatnot.
All right. So, everyone calm down. This is a very exciting moment. Let's slow down, and I'll take it one step at a time. But first, Mishi, Shieldbiter and them are not here. They are not anywhere close to here. They are making their way to Jotunheim, far north. So your perception literally will do jack shit. Now,
Yeah, I'm on.
Anon, with everyone's
Okay.
roll, however, when you turn around, you're trying to look and you don't see anyone. And your initial thought is, oh, that's Brim doing sneaky Brim stuff. Problem is, between Romilius and Tessa, they notice that there is a black, uh, there seems to be something akin to like a black bird, lizard. It's a small animal on your shoulder.
Okay. I guess I'll roll to see if I also notice it.
Sure.
I like how the only way Tessa could beat Ramirez is when he rolls 11 is to get a natural 20.
Exactly. Also, can I raise? I have a question. Well, I was
Could
going
you
to raise my
please
hand
type
in
it in the
chat.
chat? Yes.
Yes, but
All right.
nobody else is
So,
talking.
all right.
Never mind.
So,
I'm not going to say anything.
so Nick, what do you?
Yep.
How do you react to that?
Well, I didn't notice it, so I just oh yeah, there's no way. I'm like, all right, Brim, very funny. Now, can you please come out of whatever shadow you're hiding in so I can shake your hand, given I haven't seen you in a good 13 days?
I'm not hiding in the shadow. I'm not hiding at all.
You can just hear him right next to you.
What do you mean?
You just hear him
You feel
literally
a
right next
poke
to you.
on. You feel a poke on the side of your neck, and you look down, and you see this. See, the weird thing is that since you were so close to it, it's like it doesn't have a shape, but every time you look at it, it's like it's either a bird or a lizard, but it's just this this blob of shadow just poking out of your on your shoulder.
Ramirez
Um,
Ramirez will actually go and try to touch it.
When you go to touch it, it reacts, jumps off, and in this venom like transformation, you see as Brim turns into his full form, cloaked in this black uh, black um, in this black attire, this black ninja attire with this scarf flowing through non-existent wind, and he stands up, uh, removing all of the garbs around his face, as it like again venom like retracts, and you see his face, and he like extends his hand to Anand.
Anon will just like blink at him for a second and then shake his hand like, yeah, we've seen weirder at this point.
Honestly, yeah. I'm just going to stand like dumbfounded, like, how did you do that? That's so cool.
We have a
Yeah, it's
lot
pretty
to
cool.
discuss.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Yes, we do.
We're just trying not to fangirl at this very moment because how cool Brim is right now.
Yeah, and Agaron, Brim hugs Agaron back. It's good to see that you've all succeeded. Not that that was ever in question.
It feels good. It feels good to get back, to be back. Not get back. It feels good to be back. It's good to see you guys again. Hello, Ecstasy. Also, because I don't think she said hey to any of the rest of us, but hello.
Oh, Tessa,
Have you been
glad to see,
treated well?
glad to see all of you.
It's
Whole
not.
time, yeah, we know.
I'm just gonna make a comment on accident, but I'm gonna do it anyways because it's funny. We're just gonna cross his arms and smile and say, "Huh, it's kind of weird. It's kind of weird seeing you. We don't have Agron smell on you."
Mm. It's weird to call you gods now.
Then don't.
Honestly, I don't know which one of the. Honestly, I don't know which side of the stories are more important at this point.
Right now, we're just focused that we're back together. It looks like we have a lot. You guys have a lot going on here. We have a lot to catch up on. Apparently, with you two. What have you guys been getting into?
Well, since you asked, I guess we're going to start. After you got, after we went back down to the World Tree, that was roughly around the time we found out about Kuyufa's fate. All of it. We went to Solv's house to gather ourselves, and I tried. I wanted to go to Kuyufa as soon as possible. But between Brim and Solbja and a few other people, it there was no way I could do it. Not with just myself. And there was so many refugees. I couldn't ask them to gather their forces. I couldn't ask any of the soldiers that were left to rally up and go. Even if we were, even if they were all in good health, our numbers are too low, and if the reports were correct, we would be dealing with gods, multiple. I couldn't go. During that time, though, started keeping my ears to the ground, and we started hearing some things about. Well, no. What she said was like, but I wanted to go. I wanted to go, but I had to get stronger. And so so Salja brought up the idea of coming here to Etidiar, the place where the place of the magic sword. Figured that if there would be anywhere for both me and Brim to train, it would be here. They knew me by name and reputation, and they were pretty open to accepting Brim, maybe by association with me or some other things. Brim proved that he was willing to help, and eventually we just began to train. But
We could
a
we
little
could see that
while,
paid off.
but a little while ago, the guild master came to us. He addressed everyone, and Brim kind of brings up, "There's no reason we can't. There's no reason to be hesitant. We can tell them." The last scourge. It's leaking. The seal, that is. Some odd weeks ago, a member of the Broken Sword named Kalista, I believe. Let me double check on that one. And it is. Here we go. Kalista. Yeah, Kalista was sent to look into a report that there were ghosts in the forest nearby, but she never returned. There were a few um, there were a few people that were hired to go and see what was going on. But what they found was a lone sword in a dead field.
Yes. That
It's confirmed that it's holding only barely back one of the seven generals of the last scourge. No one knows how they no one knows how anything got out, but they are. We have to deal with this first. Gabby asks, what can we do? Anything, really. But the hard part is we don't know what's going on. Many of the guild members, masters, guild master, are trying to figure out how anything less than anything greater than a moot, much much less a general, got out, went rampant. But the prevailing theory is that the seal is weakening after 12 years.
Can Romelius and Aglaron check it out with their history and like nature knowledge?
Do you want
Ramirez
to
is
check the sword itself, is what you're saying?
Well, like the area that it's in.
I don't think it would be safe for y'all to go by yourselves, but I think we should check it out.
So do you
Well, I meant surveillance.
So keep in mind there are two seals, right? There's the original
Mhm.
seal that's currently holding the last scourge, and then there's the other sword that's holding one of the generals. Which one are you wanting to look into?
The
Jalen. By the way,
sword.
is this in any way connected to that one shot that we did that one time without of the thing held by the sword?
Yes.
Yeah.
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 That
How
is
much did
connected.
we? How much did we essentially screw up doing that?
Could you remind me what happened last time?
I think we actually succeeded last time in the fight, so we ended it right after. We were a group of people that went to the forest to the sword of the sword that sealed this extremely powerful force. You don't know what it is, but the thing protecting the sword, it wasn't even what the sword was sending away. It was whatever the sword was protect. It was whatever was protecting the sword that told us that we should do it, but we defeated her anyway. We unleashed this terrible evil onto this world, onto the world accidentally.
Yep. Yep. Like we like took down the forces and like unleashed everything.
Yeah, we screwed up big time with that
Yeah.
we killed the thing that's guarding the sword. Um,
Sounds
yeah,
about right.
yeah, we killed,
Yeah, basically.
and we don't know what happened afterward. I think that's where it ended. We ended on
Yeah, you were
cliffhanger.
like, all right, that's it. That's all we're doing.
So you guys unleashed. So you unleashed the sword.
Yeah, I think. Oh, we don't know what happened afterward. Um,
So again, tell me what was the last thing you did?
I remember defeating her. We
Yeah.
defeated her, and she said, and well, you remember what else she did? And we went to the sword, and I believe was it Tessa who grabbed it, or was it me who grabbed it? Who grabbed it?
It was neither one of us, but like we snuck into this little into the pyramid thingy. We took down the whole
No,
forces
no, no,
and
no.
like one
That
of us
was
took
before. The pyramid thing was the first thing. I'm talking about like the little. Oh no, you weren't in this one shot, Val. It was me. It was me, Nick, and Lee, I believe.
I wasn't there.
Yes, it was. Remember, I was. You were playing a What was it, Val? Was it me, Val, and Lee?
It had to be Val because I haven't done a one shot with Jalen.
Oh, okay, never mind then. It was. I was playing this undead guy, and I was playing this undead
Oh.
guy, and I was playing the undead guy with the gun, and Lee was playing the guy who kept summoning the dogs. He kept summoning the dogs over and over again. Uh, and at the very end, one of us went up picked up the sword, and from there it ended. I can't remember exactly what happened. Was the last thing that happened? But I know we went to go touch the sword.
Cool. So yeah,
So, are we gonna do surveillance on it, or
Remember strokes? I don't see why not. What did he say, Anan?
From the sword, yeah, absolutely.
How many people have you guys sent to investigate it?
I don't have an exact number. Some someone someone was sent to try and figure out what was going on. I don't think they ever returned. And we tried sending more, but well, let's just say we haven't gotten anywhere.
Well, let's have you. Well, at least now you have
Encouraging.
more power. You have more power alongside you now.
That's encouraging.
We're gods now. I don't think we have taken on far stronger opponents. What's what's a small scourge?
I
Before
smile.
we
It's like your enthusiasm is what will carry us, Romilius.
before we met you and Grim here, we actually, I believe, faced one of these generals or maybe one of their subordinates. With help, of course. It's definitely not an easy fight.
Who did you fight?
Whoever the Grider dude was.
Yep. Okay. Cool. It wasn't the Drider though.
Oh, it was the other thing with that couldn't like lose, so it had to teleport away. That guy.
Yeah. And
Oh
then
God!
you kind of watch his grim face gets pale. Well, that's a problem.
Why do you say that?
Come with me.
All right.
All right. So he so he takes you out of the city into uh into into the forest where eventually after going twists and turns not knowing where you're going you end up in a you end up in a you end up in a small area that isn't like too excavated and eventually once you get close enough you see like this small shack of sorts. I It's a little small so I can only have few of you come in.
Is this where you're currently staying?
No, it's where my friend is.
All right.
Avatar's on Netflix?
Yeah.
How did I not know that?
Avatar's been on Netflix.
Look, I've been watching it on Kiss Cartoon. Thank you. How did I not know that? Anyway, I'm gonna watch it again.
Anyway, so
Mm. Oh,
he basically says that there's only so much room in there, so he can only fit like one other person, not including Romilius.
Who's it
any-
gonna be?
I'm currently attached to Axis.
I think it's obvious who's going to be. We're
Yeah.
supposed to end on.
All right, let's do this.
All
All
right,
right.
you go in, and then you just you just watch as uh, is, do you have dark vision?
Romulus does.
No.
I do. Me and Romilius can go.
No, no, I was just asking. So Brim closes the door behind them, and then you don't see it, but he reaches his hands up to the wall, and then makes a turning motion, and then a light comes out. And what you immediately see is a female drow stripped of everything except um, the basic of clothing, uh,
Ooh.
gag tied and on her knees.
Does Romulus notice her or no?
Did you go in with them?
Yeah, Romulus did go in, yeah. Romulus does have dark vision.
Yeah, you would. Well, you wouldn't notice because it's like really dark in here. You would need like superior dark vision,
Okay.
and but it's like she She kind of like winces at the light. All right. And then you hear Brim and then that's when you hear Brim speak. This is not the voice I'm going to use for later. I just want to get the point across. You just hear Brim speak to her, and hopefully you can hear this.
Rise and shine. I got friends now.
Yep, it worked.
Isn't
Yeah,
it?
it worked.
Isn't
Yeah.
it weird?
And that's where I'm going to end it.
Oh, come on. We just got to the good stuff.
I know. That's why I'm ending it here.
God.
This is how I
Oh,
keep you
man.
guys coming back. For the content.
Content.
Hopefully the stream will be back with us next time.
Oh wait, you were streaming this time though. Actually,
What?
the stream was working this time. I was watching it.
No. I'm just saying, like, hopefully, like, there would be don't worry about it.
Okay.